We're going out on what is possibly the last canoe of the season.
Aww.
It was a good summer, but it does seem short in hindsight. I like this. I'm not paddling at all.
What's up with that?
Well, we've been out here for maybe 5 minutes, and we have not yet seen a loon, so we're thinking they must have gone south by now. I read that they go to the Carolinas.
Which is a long flight.
That is a long flight, considering when you see them fly, you think they have absolutely no right being off the ground. Like, awkward as heck. There, we were just talking about how all our hobbies and whatnot seem to revolve around having a beer at the end of the day. And how we're not having a beer by this fire.
Yes.
Yeah, like coming up to the cabin, building a cabin, what goes with that?
But having a beer at the end of the day.
And what goes with sailing? When you anchor at the end of the day?
Well, you have a beer.
And what if you get up in the morning?
Hiking.
Yeah.
Have a beer.
All these things require a beer.
No, it's that feeling that you're on vacation. So you have to have this like, oh, this is our second home as opposed to this is our vacation home.
Right. So it's a trap. I think a lot of retired people could fall into the beer trap.
Yeah.
Looks like a cold day for going in the lake. Hopefully it'll warm up a bit. I'm going to do the wiring and the insulation first. Oh, loon. Guess they haven't all left. Jolly good then. I think that's it for the wiring. Of course, don't know if it's actually going to work or not, but... So, in a classic Dave fashion, I thought we had reams of vapor barrier left, but we don't. Our lot features 2 beaver ponds, a marsh, and a creek, complete with waterfalls that make it fun to walk around. Late last year, we came across what seems to be the remnants of a farming operation. The area is pretty remote, which makes the whole thing quite mysterious. And there was this crazy old-looking bridge that's all fallen down. Right there. So our lot goes straight off that way, for quite a distance. Kind of useless land, but it came with the package. Somebody took a lot of effort to do whatever they were doing. Here's another bit of land. See, this land here also looks like it's unnatural. They could have grown here. I mean, it could have been a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
So, Kyla, owner of swamps.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's, I'm sure, a good habitat for all sorts of stuff.
Look at that lovely rock to see.
Turtles, snakes, bears, deer. Mm-hmm. Part of our whole thing is to not end up with too much infrastructure that's going to be a lot of work to take apart and put back together. So that's why we just have the dock and a boat, and then I've got a pump and a few other things. But I want to be able to take this thing down in a day, not 2 or 3 days. Well, every time we've taken the motor from the shore up, I've carried it. It's not super heavy, it's like 90 pounds or something, but it's heavy enough. So this year we're going to try drag it up in the wagon. Okay, motor's gone. And now I have to move the boat. Oh, yeah, that's fresh. Oh, it's fresh. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. Holy Jesus, it's super cold. Yeah, next year we're not leaving it this late. I don't give a rat's behind if you get to sit on the dock or not. Like, this is numbing. Or I could get a wetsuit or a dry suit. Some sort of suit other than a birthday suit. It is super satisfying to stand here where in the spring it was just a pile of mud. And Kyla is cooking up some veggie burgers.
I was just remarking how nice it is to just like, oh, I'm going to put something on the table. Oh, I just have to walk over here. I don't have to go outside.
When Kyla first suggested that we buy some property and build a cabin, I was not on board. But now, a couple years later, I'm glad that we did it. I thought it was going to be too much work and just take over our lives, but the fact is, it's a good project. And so sometimes, you know, you just got to get outside your comfort zone. I'm thinking of writing a song, something about the nice thing about October is that the outhouse don't stink. I'm sure it'd be a hit. Eh? Nice thing about October is the outhouse don't stink. Something or other hanging like my... Oh, the nice thing about October is the outhouse it don't stink. The creepy crawlies don't climb up and try to bite my dink. Must be the cooler weather, at least that's what I think. Oh, nice thing about October is the outhouse it don't stink. So there it is, after 2 summers, that's what we've got. And we've done everything ourselves except for the road. And the guy cleared out some of the lot for us. And we had some friends come and help once in a while. But mostly it was just Kyla.
Mostly it was just Dave.
Oh, go on. It was a good team effort.